All right, check it out. Got the camper in the shop, and today I'm working on a rear bumper. So these pieces of metal came from Shawn. He had it on the back of a vehicle he was hauling off to the scrapyard, and I was like, hey, what are you doing with that bumper? And then he said, you can have it. And so I cut it off of there, and I cleaned it up, knocked the rust off of it, and now it's gonna go on the back of this camper. And so I cut off that chunk of metal, which was on the back there, and so I'm gonna put on 1/2 on each side, and you'll see, it'll make sense in a minute. All right, here's half of it. I got it in there. It's like kind of square-ish, and so I'm gonna tack it on there and see what happens. Aha! There it is. Alright, so I've spent like way too long putting these two pieces on here. I cut it and tacked it and glued it back together a dozen times, and this is as straight as it's gonna be. If you look down it this way, there's a little bit of a dip in the middle, but it is what it is, and that's where it's going. Alright, so got this welded on. Next step, I want to get this up on top of there, but when I do that, it pulls away from up here. So I'm going to add another cut or two, bend this up a little bit, and have that be welded to there. It's going to be a structural piece. So here we go. Alright, I did it. I got some cuts in there. Now I can get it right where it belongs, all the way up there. So I'll cut this guy off where it needs to be, fry around there, and do the other side. Now, gotta figure out what to do here. Ta-da! Look at that.
trying this new camera stand thing we got. Anyway, here's a piece I cut out. I don't know if you can see me. Yeah, you can. Here's a piece I cut out. So I'm just trimming it up to fit right there. Look at that. Perfect. Boom, bada bang. It's all solid weld here. And then the top, I will drill some holes here and spot weld. Just like that. And then I'll cut this off right there all the way across, because this is going to be solid right here. I just got to add another piece from there to here, and then that would be, the back will be done. I just got to add these little corners also. I forgot about those here. And then the back will be done. Well, I got to go on the outside and cut the floor out also. That'll be done, and then I'll start on that corner on the driver's side. The passenger side's done for now. Then I got to figure out how to do the firewall on the top. I might have an idea. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But I'm going to let it record. Then my editor will high speed it so you're not watching all the boring stuff. But I think the battery's going to die, so I'm going to swap that out real quick. Got the charger on there. Says it's no good. Battery's no good. Anyway, I got these holes drilled. It's like a spot weld. Oh yeah, see that? Oh yeah. So, if you didn't know what I was talking about, here it is. So just like that. So I'll just push that in. Spot weld, 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 and then fully weld the bottom all the way across the bottom. Then do that all the way across, because it has this little step right here. I don't know if you guys can see that. So I'll go through and just grind the paint off so I can get good spot weld on there. So yeah, just like that, and then the back will be done. I got that side all welded up. The other corner piece. The battery's dying. Mikey took batteries in his truck, I think. So yeah, and I don't know if I showed you guys these ones. But I got this side welded in also. I just gotta cut it from here. Take like ½ inch off of it, maybe 3/4 of an inch, and then weld some more on it. That one's almost done. This is what I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna do this one. I don't know if I talked about this one the other day. I don't know how I'm gonna do that one yet. Still trying to figure that out. I might just cut this out of 45. Let's put one big sheet of metal in there and glue it all in. I could weld some up here, but I got the hood open now. This is it. This is what it is. Got AC, cold air intake. Yeah. This is stock 5.3 liter. But there's my HVAC box inlet, and yeah, there's the rest of it. So I'm gonna try to maybe just plate that all in. I might just leave this here and box it in. That way I could put some oil, I don't know, make it like a toolbox inside your hood. I thought of cutting it down here, just cutting all this off and doing away with it. But look at that, it'd be cool to throw stuff up in there. Just throw some random tools in there, quarts of oil, brake fluid, or whatever it is. Let's throw it all up in there, be done with it. I don't know. I thought it'd be a good idea, so I left it. So yeah, there it is. I'm trying to debate on ordering new fenders or just use these fenders, because my father-in-law did this by hand. brazing. It's copper, I think. Yeah. Brazing with copper. That's lost art. And I might just leave that in there and just clear coat it. Because my father-in-law did that. That's cool. I was talking to my wife about it because she was like, yeah, whatever, I don't know. I was like, yeah, just leave that there and paint it brown, tan, whatever color this is. And we might just leave that there just because her father did that work. Same with this side. Look at that. I don't know if too close or... It's really cool work. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. Yeah, I'll leave it there. It's fine. Ain't no show truck. And I didn't intend it to be a show truck neither. So it's gonna be a working truck. I need a grill. Me and my followers got a 1965 Chevy front grill. That'd be cool. If not, I'm gonna order a new grill, front grill, front bumper, and rear bumper. I have a long bed. I gotta cut it down, set that on there, put rear bumper on it. So when I got the truck, all it was the frame, cab, front clip. That's it. I didn't have any bumpers, no grills, no nothing. I wouldn't think it had a center console, or it had a steering wheel. Yeah, it did. Steering column. But anyway, grill, front and rear bumper, and then after I get all that done, I'll start doing all that, and then I do all the wiring and switches inside the dash. It's gonna be exciting. Anyway, I'm gonna continue on with this. I'm gonna start welding those in. I was trying to charge the battery, but it didn't work. I'll try it again. But here we go. I'm gonna attempt to cut this and have you guys watch. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. That didn't go as planned. There it is. Cross number right here. Whatever. Keep going. Look at this. I got that piece cut out. Back floor pan that was excessive. I left it long because I didn't know where the cab was going to line up. But there's where the cab lined up. Anyway, so I had that piece. I cut it out a template. Just kind of put it there and there. And just kind of marked it out. So that's like a template, rough template. So I'll put it here. Put it here. Put a little bit of pressure on it, and then what I do is move some stuff around so I can move around. What I do is get a hammer, just lightly tap. And there you have it. just a rough. Cut the rest out. Get the blade. I prefer one that doesn't have tape on it. See? Rough. Very, very rough template. But it's a great start because that's how I did the other ones. So now what I'll do is trim it down, trim it down, trim it down till it sits flat back here on this where I'm going to weld it, where I'm going to spot weld it. See how tall it is now? So I'll just keep trimming it down. I'll cut 1/2 inch off of it. So this is just a rough. It's not, I'm not going to throw it on metal and then cut it all out. So I'll have this one here, then add a little piece. Oh, sorry. I'll add a little piece right here. Right here. I'll add a small piece there. That side's a little bit longer piece. I'll add another piece there. So yeah, this is just all rough stuff, and then I'll just start cutting away, start trimming away, trim, and get it to fit a lot tighter. Just wanted to show you that, show you how I'm getting my shapes. I don't know if you guys ever done that before. See, look at that. Phew. And yeah, let me know how you guys get your templates.
All right, check it out. Last time I was in here, I put the bumper on, and now I want to make some more vertical studs and some stuff for the roof. But anyway, to do that, I want to connect from right there to right there with some 2-inch square tube. And as you can see, I'm kind of down to using the scraps, so I've had to like weld it together there, and right down there I had to like extend my piece. So here I am doing it again. So what I do, I bevel the edges, kind of get it straight, weld it together, cut it to the right size. Anyways, that's what I'm doing right now. $23.25. I can start building some stuff that goes all the way up, and I can start building some wheel wells. It's gonna be awesome. All right, so this is back by the back bumper. The rear bumper on this, I feel like, is going to see a substantial amount of abuse. And so I want to add this piece here to reinforce the situation. I got one over here too. So that's what I'm going to do next. All right, ran out of welding wire, so guess I'm done for tonight.